Mr. B comes, I don't want. Mr. C comes, he doesn't have a Jeep. Mr. D comes, I know, not enough money. Mr. E comes, he's not handsome. Mr. This comes. When you are 35, give me anyone, please, 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 bring him, bring him. Hey guys, what's good, what's popping? This is your babe Antoinette. Thank you so much for stopping by, you guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. You guys, I'm just trying to smile and forget things. What happened to me today? If I tell you what happened to me today, over the weekend we went hiking. I mean, my class of 2014, we went hiking. We walked from Regent to Charlotte Village. We went to the old school building. So I filmed all of that. I came back home, prepared my meal for the week. I filmed all of that, and above all, a subscriber invited me for lunch. Please, if you're watching this video, Sarah, comment down below. A subscriber invited me for lunch. We went to Lagunda and I filmed awesome clips, you guys. Awesome clips. All of those clips were in my phone, and for some reason I had to format my phone. The clips were in there, but I forgot because I normally film with my camera. So I totally forgot that I filmed those clips with the phone, not the camera. So that is how I lost the whole video, all of those clips and all. So we are looking at reasons, 10 reasons why women get married, and to some extent this is going to be more or less about African women. Some of these things that I'm going to talk about will be the same for other continents and stuff, but to a large extent they will point at African women. The first reason why women get married is because of respect. Yes, respect. Most women get married because of respect. What do I mean? In the African setting, people give you utmost respect when you're married. Okay, you can be talking to a stranger, a total stranger, but the perception that stranger will have about women will just suddenly change as long as they notice the ring on your finger. So marriage comes with respect in the African setting. Even your family members, they will just change the way they used to talk to you. You just suddenly acquire the madam title, all the respect in the world they will give to you. And for me personally, I believe it's not crying them down, it's not crying us down because I'm an African, but the truth is I believe the respect of the man is what they transfer to the woman. I don't know, but that's how I just see it. Because when you are single, nobody cares about you. I mean, nobody cares to say ma, but the sooner you enter marriage, the ma. In fact, some people don't call me Antoinette anymore. People call me Mrs. George, Mrs. George, Mrs. George, Mrs. George. What happened to my name, please? What happened to my freaking name that my dad gave to me? So respect from all angles. Even when it comes to jobs in Africa, some jobs we prefer to give the position to a married person, a married woman, than to single ladies. The marriage comes with respect. When you go to the banking halls, when you go to different business places, supermarkets and stuff, people give you respect just because of this tiny handcuff. Okay, the second reason is commitment. So you can't just tell me I love you, and if you're refusing to pop the question, will you marry me, that means there is a big question mark, and which to some extent can be true, because everybody wants to know that this is my position, hello, I'm secure. Yes, it is true that marriage does not 100% mean you're not going to break up, you're not going to go separate ways, you're not going to split up. Those things can still happen, but when you get married to that person, there is some amount of certainty that you are meant to be. There is some amount of certainty that your relationship is going to last. So most women want that commitment. Most women are scared about what tomorrow will bring, to the point that I just want to settle down. If you know you love me this much, if you know you love me as you say when we're on bed, please pop the question. Let's get married, sealed, settled, and delivered. That's how we say it. Sealed, settled, and delivered. So if the marriage question is not there, if the marriage is not happening, the commitment percentage is chlorine. Okay, that is the second reason. The third reason why most African women get married is the biological clock. For some people, getting pregnant out of wedlock is nothing. It doesn't matter, that's no biggie and stuff. But for some strict African homes, that is another reason that affects women. Most women rush to go into marriages because of fear of their biological clock ticking, because they are afraid that I'm turning 35 very soon, and if I don't get married now, when will I get married? And when I get married, chances are that I will not be able to give birth because of age, menopause, and all of those things. So the biological clock ticking, and that is another reason. The next reason why most women get married is because of the age. This is kind of linked up to the biological clock, but then this is slightly different. Most women get married because they know they are getting older. I'm no longer a girl. I mean, I need to level up. So much is expected and stuff. Like my husband will say, women have the 3 5s. Okay, I don't know where he got that from, but he's always saying women have the 3 5s. You have when you're 15, you have when you're 25, and when you're 35. When you're 15, you're fresh, everything is popping out. Okay, when you're 25, that's when the beauty starts to radiate, and that's when most men see a beautiful woman. The shape is formed properly, everything is popping, and so you tend to feel yourself. Mr. A comes, I don't want. Mr. B comes, I don't want. Mr. C comes, he doesn't have a jeep. Mr. D comes, I know, not enough money. Mr. E comes, he's not handsome. Mr. This comes. When you are 35, give me anyone, please, 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 bring him, bring him. He's working. As long as he's working, I'm good. Even if he's earning 1 million per month, it's okay, we can manage it. Those are the 3 5s. I just decided to sit here and film this video today because this video is a marriage video, and so the bed is the best place. Am I speaking to somebody? Thank you. So the other reason is because of family or societal pressure. Africa, do you know the place, the continent called Africa? People will start asking you, sister, what is going on? In fact, if nobody dares to walk up to you and ask you what's going on, the sooner you start achieving things. I mean, you finish university, get a job, and all of those things, and there is no man in your life. Okay, I mean, we know you're brilliant. I mean, you came out with first class degree. Yes, in fact, you are a barrister and solicitor. Okay, good. You are doing so well for yourself. But auntie, when are you bringing him home? Marriage. So society just gets a certain age that it starts questioning why you are single, why not try to get married, when are you bringing a man home, and all of those things. Family members, moms can be so frustrated if they see you turning 30. In fact, 27, 28, that's the alarming stage. 27, 28 in some typical African homes. In fact, in some typical African homes, 22, 23, they start asking you questions. What is happening? What is going on? In fact, they start giving you all the counseling in the world so that they nurture you into a perfect woman so that a man can see you. That is just it. That is Africa for us. And society has its own way of looking at you because you're not married. You're not supposed to get a car because, I mean, it's just prostitutes that get a car if you're not settled for a man. Okay, so every little thing that you excel in, people believe if you are not married, then you are not getting all of those things genuinely. So they pile all the pressure on you. Your family members will start telling you, get married, get married, get married, so that you have a man on top of all of this success to seal the package. That's the icing on the cake. Thank you. Okay, so the next one is peer pressure. Now the family and societal pressure is over there. Now you have peer pressure. We have our WhatsApp groups. We have friends getting married and giving birth. Okay, friends are getting married, then they born. We just they contribute, and then when is your turn, sister girl? What are you waiting for? Now just tell me, what are you waiting for? you are not married, you are not talking about married, but every month or every December, every April, you are off to a wedding. Every December, every April, you are a bridesmaid. Every December, every April, you are just part of a bridal squad. When is your own blessing coming? Or are you just a different species? I mean yours is never going to come, or what? So you start feeling, so this is somewhat internal, you start feeling within, what is going on? I mean, Fatu don't married, Saleh don't married, what is wrong with me? Why aren't I having someone to ask me the question, what is going on? So you feel like you are left alone. And then the worst thing that can happen is if your friends get married and then they close the relationship between you and them. You know, some people, just because they are married, you can't sit and discuss anything. You are not in the same class, you are not, level has changed, okay? So that pressure, you start feeling, okay, now I don't have friends, or if we meet, they are just talking about their husbands, they're just talking about their kids and stuff. So I need to level up. So that pressure is another reason. Some people get married because of money. I mean, financial security. Who doesn't like money? Who does not like money? So some women decide to go into marriage because they just feel like, I have a job, but I earn 500,000 euros per month. I just need a man in my life. And how am I going to get a man that is constant and consistent with giving me money? It's just to get a husband, okay? Because if you are at that boyfriend, girlfriend level, tendencies are, he might not give you money when you want to, you know? He might not give you, he doesn't have the obligation. He's not obligated to give you money every month. He's not obligated to take care of you. It's not his responsibility. So some women believe, when I get married to this man, I mean, in his head, he's fully aware that every month, at the end of the month, he's supposed to give me money for the home, money to do my hair, money to shop, money to take care of my parents, money to go to school. Yes, because here in Africa, it is very, very common. I know it happens in other continents, but here in Africa, it is very common for men to educate their wives, men to send their women to universities and all of those things. So most women go into marriage because they want their partners to empower them financially, to give them all the opportunities that they did not have in their parents' house. I'm sorry. All the opportunities. That is why I always say, you never had the opportunity to eat ham and bacon when you are with your father and mother, but then suddenly someone's son just saw you and be like, I want to get married to you. What do you say? And you be like, he's supposed to have a car, he's supposed to let me have bacon, ham and bacon for each breakfast in the morning. Sister, what are you saying? What are you saying? Have you been eating ham? Another reason why some women get married is because of love. Now, we know all of these reasons are going on. People get married for all of these different reasons. But there are some women out there that really get married for the genuine reason. I mean, your reason is genuine. If you got married because of money, I mean, your reason, sis, is genuine. That is a genuine reason. If you went into marriage because you want a better life, I mean, sis, your reason is genuine, okay? If you did it because you want to give back, your biological clock is ticking, your reason is genuine. Well, I mean, this might be coming from my own point of view, because I just believe that with all of these things, love surpasses all. Love is another reason why some women get married. Some people just genuinely love their partners and they decide, why not? If not, I mean, everything I want in a man, I find in this person. What am I waiting for? Another reason is pregnancy. Some women go into marriage because of pregnancy. Because African homes, you come home and report that I'm pregnant. The first question is, who is the father? Second question is, why don't we know him? Third question is, get married, you cannot put the family's name into shame. Okay, you can't, all the years that your dad has been the chief of, you cannot just allow that to go into the drain. You cannot allow your mom is Mothers Union secretary in church, and you dare come home with pregnancy. So the only solution is go into marriage. And also, some women don't like the idea of having different dads to their kids, so some might just, okay, I mean, I'm pregnant for him now and I don't want this to happen for another person, so just get married. That is another reason why some women get married. The last and final reason here today is settling for the available. You guys, I know you get what I mean. Settling for the available. Most women have been through so much in life. In fact, if some women start explaining what they've been through, you just sit there and be like, sis, the accidents don't boko. Some were just treated badly. Some had the worst experiences, not because not because that is what they really wanted. Some it's just unforeseen occurrences. Some were in love, I mean, they thought they were in love, but then suddenly things just changed. So lots of women have been through so much in life that the man that just showed them small concern, what did I say? Small. You send top up, you visit her twice a week, small concern is just enough for them to settle for you. I mean, all the odds that they see now is not relevant anymore. I mean, this is the next available flight. I can't afford to miss this, even though I see lots of things wrong with him. I mean, everybody has their checklist, right? Even though lots of things on my checklist are not matching this guy, as long as he's the only one that is popping the question, off I go. So some women do get married for this reason as well. So these are the reasons that I could think about, and if you know any, let's talk about them in the comment section. And also, if you want to know the reasons why men get married, let me know and I'll do that video for you guys. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate you. This has been your girl, and if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please hit the red subscribe button. Thank you so much. I love and appreciate you. Bye. Mwah.